Hello, kindergarten. Today we're going to be making our primary color birds on a branch. We're going to be using a collage technique that we learned about in class today, where you glue pieces of paper together to create an image. And so, obviously, first thing I want you to do when I give you our big background paper, I want you to put your name and your class code on the back, flip it over to the clean side. All right, so the first paper I'm going to be giving you is I'm going to be giving you a big long piece of brown paper for our branch. So I don't want it to just stay like this long, thick paper. That's kind of boring. So we're going to give it some natural look to it. So we're going to make some lines, some branches. You can't really see it on the document camera in pencil, so I am going to be drawing in Sharpie, but I want you guys to be drawing in pencil in case you want to make some changes. So when you're making your line, maybe you want like a little branch or twig to come sticking out. Maybe some have two. Kind of make your line a little bumpy. And there we go, then we have our branch. And so then our next step is to cut this out and do your best. When I get to a really hard part when I'm cutting out, like it's really hard for me to turn this way, just cut off one of those big chunks, and then it's a lot easier to get in that space. Make sure to throw your extra scrappies in the recycling, not in the garbage. All right, now it's time to glue the branch on. And so when you're doing this, flip it over. Remember to make little glue dots, not glue puddles or big glue raindrops, because then it's really hard to flip over. So remember, your glue is closed when you see that white tip. You got to twist the orange top, and then when the orange is separated from the white, and if you hear the little kind of air coming out of it, that means it works. And so you have to wait until the glue, when you tip it over, you have to wait until all the glue goes to the tip and then start making your dots. And they don't have to be in a perfect line. I'm just going to put them where I think it needs it the most. Flip my branch over. There we go. All right, so now we're going to start with do the primary color shapes for the birds. And so, like I said before, I want you guys to be working in pencil in case you need to do some erasing. I'm going to work in Sharpie just so you can see it better on here. So your birds can be different shapes and sizes. It doesn't really matter. If you want like a square bird, you can have a square bird. If you want a circle bird or an oval bird, even a triangle bird, you can do whatever kind of you want. So maybe for my red one, I want him to be kind of like this big kind of oval guy. Maybe for my yellow one, I want him to be like a little triangle guy. And then maybe for my last bird, I want him to be kind of like this kind of rectangle kind of shape. And then I'm going to cut those out. And before you throw these away, think about maybe if you want to use some spaces for art skills, like maybe you want to cut out little shapes, up to you, but make sure that these go in the recycling, not the garbage. All right, so same thing with the branch when we're gluing these on. we have to make sure that we do glue dots, not glue puddles. All right, so I'm going to flip this guy over. And then you're going to think about what kind of height you want it to go. Do you want it to be a little bit above the branch? So when you draw your feet, are they going to be, tall, like really long legs? Or do you want it to be kind of sitting on the branch? You have to decide for yourself how you want that to look. I think I want my little triangle guy, because he's so short, I think I want him to have like really long legs. So I'm going to put him up here. And then let's see. So I just need a few dots of glue. And then for my big blue guy, I think I might have him sitting on the branch too, or maybe a little bit higher. There we go. Great. So that's looking great so far. Next time in class, we will do our bird details. All right, hello artists. So day 2 of making our primary color birds. Today we're going to be doing the details. And so I'm going to be giving you some white paper, some orange paper, and we're going to collage these on as well. And so with the white paper, you're going to make some eyes for your birds, and they can be different types of eyes as well. And you're going to fit all 3 sets of eyes on here. So kind of make them different. These can be silly birds if you want them to be. So I think for the red one, I'm just going to make some normal eyes. And you can go right to black marker or black Sharpie in this if you want to. Let's see. For my little triangle guy, I think maybe I want him to have some square eyes. He's kind of looks a little bit angry. And then for the bluebird, maybe I'll have some big eyes. Then with our orange paper, got to make some beaks. So beak, I just like a normal beak. Make a little horizontal line, little dot, and then we have a triangle. You can make some going sideways, or you can make it going up to you, how you want to make your beaks. And then I'm going to cut these out, and I'm going to glue them on with just a little bit of glue. Notice when I was cutting them out and gluing them on, as soon as I cut them out, I glued them on right away because I don't want to lose my eyes or my beaks. That could happen. So remember, these go in the recycling. Now it's time to add even more details, so like legs and accessories. So maybe I just want, and I would do this with Sharpie or marker. I like this little triangle guy. Maybe this guy, maybe he's got some hair on the top. Up to you how you want to do that. And then the last part is we are going to get glue on some feathers or some wings. And the feathers can be any color you want. So it's going to be a total of 6 feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 feathers. And then glue those feathers down. You are going to want kind of a big dot of glue where you're gluing the feathers. And think about placement of the feathers. Like maybe you're having the feathers angled up like he's just about to take flight. Maybe you have the feathers angled kind of down. This one kind of looks like an owl. And then remember to, in Sharpie, remember to sign your name on the bottom. And that's our primary bird artwork. Thanks for watching.